In Aroostook County, Maine, an expanse larger than Connecticut and Rhode Island combined, winter doesn't show up so much as it sets siege. By January, snowbanks pile higher than car hoods, and the long straight roads between towns turn into white corridors where distance stretches and time slows. Here, 40 miles to a doctor isn't an inconvenience. In the dead of winter, it can feel like the distance to the moon. For seniors who no longer drive, the trip becomes a calculation of chance. Will the plows keep up? Will the wind close the road? Will help come if the car falters in the cold? A 2023 study offered a stark number to what people here already knew. 35% of those who missed medical appointments in Aroostook County said it was because they couldn't get a ride. Not because they forgot, not because they didn't care, because the way there simply didn't exist when they needed it. Maine is the oldest state in America, and Aroostook ranks among its oldest counties, with a median age of 48.7. Aging in place isn't a lifestyle trend here. It's a fact of life. People stay in the towns where they were born, where their children live, where they know every neighbor's name and history, where leaving would mean giving up not just a place, but a lineage. But staying exacts a toll. When you can't drive and there's no bus, when the nearest hospital is in Presque Isle, 40 winter miles away, independence can feel like a story we tell ourselves to get through the day. In 2024, a small but pointed lifeline arrived. A $35,000 grant from the National Aging and Disability Transportation Center to the Aroostook Area Agency on Aging in Presque Isle. The money won't plow a road or buy a vehicle. Instead, it will fund a comprehensive plan to confront the barriers that keep care out of reach: long travel distances, brutal weather, and the unique needs of older adults, people with disabilities, and members of the Holton Band of Maliseet Indians. Over the next 9 months, Executive Director Joy Barresi-Saucier and her team will fan out across the county's scattered townships, hosting listening sessions where the distances are longest and the options thinnest. They'll sit with elders in tribal centers, talk with farmers tucked deep in the countryside, and hear from veterans in towns that time forgot. They'll gather what everyone already understands, but no one has solved. In rural Maine, transportation isn't an amenity. It is the difference between getting care and going without. What emerges won't be a snowplow or a shuttle waiting at the curb. It will be a blueprint, detailed, practical, and hard-won, charting exactly what it will take to keep people connected to clinics, pharmacies, groceries, and the everyday rhythms of community life, even when the weather writes its own rules. Because survival in places like this takes more than resilience. It takes someone willing to map the way forward, one frozen mile at a time.